Hello, Metaverse. This is yours truly, AJ, also known as the Resident of Raccoon, and I'm joined by Starwind. What's up, man?
Yeah.
This is a bit of a random little video here. I just finished watching the Snyder Cut, Justice League, and Starwind has as well.
Yeah.
And at the end of the movie, I was just like, I need to talk about this movie. So I was like, this would be a perfect video because I could just upload it tonight with Jeopardy, and it'll be just a burst of content real quick. I don't want to go first. I want to hear your thoughts. Before don't give me a review yet. Give me a summary. Give me something small. You're just quick, really quick take on the movie.
I mean, it did exactly what he wanted it to. Like, it fleshed out a bunch of stuff, but I feel like it didn't change the overall how I felt about the movie. Like, it's still a pretty bad.
Okay. No spoilers yet. No spoilers yet.
They expanded like so much, but I felt like a lot of it was unnecessary. It was just extra scenes that no one cares about.
I okay, so I watched it with my partner, and I said the movie isn't dog shit. Is it better than the original Justice League? Yeah, I think it is. I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah. Like I said, it fleshed out a bunch of stuff. Yeah. I didn't feel like the movie was like it didn't feel long until the last half of it.
Oh, big agree. Hard agree on that one. About the last maybe hour of the movie, I was like, "This is I'm getting a little
it just
sleepy."
Drops. So bad. I couldn't stop laughing.
I said the movie. I don't think the movie's bad. Like, it's not a bad movie. I just think it's worse than that, and worse than that in the sense of I'm not gonna remember this next week. I'm not gonna remember anything. I'm not gonna care. Like, this movie is just completely forgettable.
Yep.
And you can tell there was a lot put into this movie. Like you said, everything feels more fleshed out. Things feel explained. Like, when you're watching the original Justice League, things kind of just happen. Now we know why things happened.
Which isn't to say that in this movie there aren't things that just happen for no apparent reason.
Oh yeah,
that still happens in this movie.
Yeah. Okay, so now spoiler warning, because this is gonna be a spoiler review because we're gonna talk about it. So yeah, I'm putting that right now. Spoiler warning. So if you haven't seen the Snyder Cut and you don't want to be spoiled, which really not really many spoilers, but click away from the video now. But okay, holy shit. There's probably 3 or 4 things in this movie that I saw that I was like, this is amazing. That I actually really liked. One of them being the Flash at the end there, when he reversed time and helped Cyborg. I thought that was amazing.
I just wish they used a little less of the lightning special effects so you could see more.
Yeah,
I feel like the lightning effect is so distracting and they make it so bright that it's like it's hard to see anything else in that scene.
I do agree. The scene with him and the girl in the car, I did not like that scene.
With Iris?
That's Iris.
Yeah, that's Iris.
Okay, whatever. She felt like a throwaway character.
Yeah.
That scene was weird. Like, really fucking weird. Like, he's just like staring at her as the car is flipping. He's like touching her hair. I'm like,
yeah, he's being a creep.
Yeah. I was like, I don't want anyone doing this to me when they're saving my life. What about you?
Appreciating her beauty.
Is there anything you liked before we get into the,
So I like the way the Darkseid looked, but I didn't like Darkseid.
I
really liked the way the Darkseid looked. There was another scene with Aquaman that I really liked. It was the scene right before he says "my man." Everything up until that point, I was like, wow, look at Aquaman. He's fucking shit up in the sky. Man can't even fly. He's doing it up. And then he was like, "my man." I was like, Took me right out. Took me right out of that moment.
It was crazy because I've stressed before on the podcast and in person that I don't like Jason Momoa as Aquaman. I like Jason Momoa. I just don't like his depiction of the character. But watching this movie, I was just kind of like, maybe I'm stupid. And then he said, "My man," like you said, and it took me back. Like, oh shit, this is why I don't like it. But go ahead, continue.
I can't really think of another scene that I actually liked. It was Aquaman. Like when Aquaman popped, I was like, oh, bet. Like I stood up a little bit from my chair. Oh, we about to get in it. Yeah. I don't like any of the scenes involving Batman. Not a single.
Oh my god, they butchered him in this movie. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Call of Duty man.
He's not bad in the original Justice League.
No.
But they just completely... You could tell Joss Whedon likes Batman, I guess. Zack Snyder doesn't get Batman. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. He does not understand that character.
Nope.
Like, at all. And the ending proves that he doesn't give a fuck about Batman, and he doesn't understand him at all. But I'll save the ending for later. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I really liked. I kind of didn't.
Oh my god, I hated the score that they had for Wonder Woman. Every single time she appeared, every single time she got on the screen, they played that fucking music. I was like, can you just stop? Please, just stop it.
Bro, they played it like 10 times. 10 fucking times. They couldn't show her face without doing the...
It was so annoying.
It took me out her action scenes. I honestly, there was a few things in this movie where I was like, Joss Whedon did it better. The scene where she's fighting the guys in the beginning.
Yes.
So much better than the original.
Yeah.
So much fucking better. I
actually didn't like the Amazon scene with Stephen Wolf this time around. It felt so slow.
It felt slow and drab, which I mean is Snyder. Like the whole movie felt drab, right? There's no color in this fucking movie. It's so dark and lifeless. I'm like sitting there, I'm like, this is not how real life looks. Like, real life don't look like this. Like,
which there was, I think, 2 scenes with Wonder Woman where she gets close-ups. And like you can like see the veins in her neck and like her forehead. Yeah. And I was like, damn, like she looks intimidating. Like this is a strong woman. Like she gonna put the beats on you. And then they'll like pan and they'll show her outfit. And I'm like, but you look so much cooler in Wonder Woman 89. Like what happened?
Yeah. Is 89, right? That's what it is? Was it 89?
It's 89 or 88. I keep forgetting.
The second Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Has so much color. It's so vibrant. I like her best when she has the really bright red.
Yes.
It just pops more. Like she just looks more majestical. She just looks better. I think this movie did her dirty. I'm not even gonna lie.
Her and Batman.
I think they did her so dirty. Like her the way she moved in that first scene that you see her when she's fighting, it looked so gross. The CGI was so bad.
Oh, where she's standing on top of the statue and she like swings on down. Yeah, it looks pretty bad.
And when
also,
when
she's fighting Steppenwolf,
yeah,
she does like the flip over. I was like,
it looks terrible, and the excessive slow motion with the just really like her scenes took me out so much, and I was like, oh my god, you're like the best character in the DCU. Yeah. Why did they do this to you? And Batman is just so lifeless in this movie. I don't think there's anything memorable about him in this movie at all. Like, absolutely.
Okay, I will say that there were 2 scenes that I will never forget because they were so bad. When the Parademon is trying to shoot Barry, and Batman like snipes his head from the out of screen. I will never forget that. And when he's running around in his murder tank, I can't. Because that's not Batman.
With his guns, right? With his fucking turrets. When I saw it, I was like, nice to see he kept the turrets.
Yeah. Because it's like, it's not like he knew that the Parademons were there or anything for him to like, I'm going to load up the tank with some guns.
Yeah, they were already loaded up.
Yeah. He's just rolling through Gotham with the... Oh my god, Gatling guns. And then the parademons are on top of the car and they're like ripping it apart. And I was like, so you have no defense systems for people to
Right?
get on top of the car? I was like, so you only know how to shoot people.
I'm
Bet.
like, my guy, like you're granted, okay.
You're Batman.
Batman's like 50 in this movie, right? And like by this time you have to assume he's fought people like Bane, Clayface, I don't know, fucking Man-Bat, right? People who can like destroy the fucking car. There's no type of reinforcement. And oh my god, the fact that he couldn't create the Batwing, it's basically just a bigger Batwing.
Yeah.
The thing they fly in. Yeah, yeah, there you go. The Quinjet. He can't fix it. He can't make it fly. Like, he has all these fucking gadgets, all this hardware. Man's helped Alfred design basically Wonder Woman's gauntlets for himself.
I was about to bring that up.
And
I was
he
like,
can't
he can make the gauntlets.
He can't make a plane fly.
Yep.
Fucking Cyborg has to talk to it.
Dryborg.
Oh my god. Man. His scenes, people are all over the internet are like, oh, Cyborg, he's so fleshed out. Ray Fisher's such an amazing actor. Oh god, dude.
No.
I was falling asleep every time he was on the fucking screen. That character is so dumb.
I also didn't appreciate that he had a perfect opportunity to say booyah and he said hell yeah. I was so upset. I was like, so we gonna have Aquaman say my man, but he can't say booyah? Like, give me something. Give me something.
You see the little fist bump he gave Flash at the end?
I actually really like that scene. Flash is the one who makes that scene.
Flash, I don't have a problem with him at all in this movie.
No.
Besides that one scene where he's fondling Iris.
Oh, speaking of the Flash, I didn't appreciate that they didn't explain how he could just heal himself.
Right?
He just healed with he was like, "Come on, Barry, heal!"
Like Wolverine.
I was like, no explanation for this at all. Also, it doesn't make sense how he's being burned, considering that his suit can withstand like re-entry.
Which they said themselves. Batman says it when he meets him.
Man is faster than light, but he's getting burned. I don't think so.
Yeah,
like no.
Yeah, definitely. He when he was healing, I was like, that's not how his accelerating healing works.
No,
it takes him about a day, maybe 2. Like, man's just like fucking. It was like Jimmy Neutron thinking the fucking healing out.
Yeah, like one of the only 2 scenes where characters actually get hurt in this movie, and then they.
Yeah.
So dumb.
Yeah. I'm trying to think now if there's any other like scenes I can think about that were really weird or really good.
John Jones talking to Lois.
Oh my god, how could I forget about Martian Manhunter?
no reason to do that. You just appeared. Live your life again. No, what is come back to the living? Like, boy, why?
It was the biggest shoehorn fucking scene in the movie.
And he looks ugly. He looks really ugly.
I didn't mind that. I didn't mind the way he looked. I mind that he was there. There was no need for him to be there. There's no Zack Snyder Justice League 2. So
there's a war coming.
Oh my god, dude. He fucking he's the Colonel, right? That's what it is?
Yeah.
From Man of Steel.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he knew Lois that well.
But also, why impersonate Martha? And then when Martha shows up later to meet Clark and Lois, like, shouldn't Lois have been like, "Oh yeah, how was your time in the city? When did you get back?" Yeah. She'd be like, "That wasn't me. You met someone else. I've been here."
Oh man. But yeah, Martian Manhunter felt super shoehorned. I kind of forgot about him for a minute. The beginning, I didn't really like the beginning. With Superman yelling, fucking sound waves. And then like Cyborg hears him, and Jesse Eisenberg hears him while he's singing Steppenwolf.
That scene made absolutely no sense. Absolutely no sense at all. Because they're making the assumption that the mother boxes are scared of Clark because he's a Kryptonian. But it's like the Kryptonians didn't even know they had powers on Earth till they got here. So
Yeah.
why would the mother boxes be scared? And what prevented the mother boxes before from just like awakening and calling out to the other? Because the Amazon box, it just breaks. Just like bet, call Steppenwolf now. The same thing with the one in Atlantis. It breaks its own shell. The Earth one is the only one that doesn't.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's literally no reason why they couldn't have just contacted Steppenwolf before. But also, how was it that Darkseid forgot where the boxes were? He got his ass beat and then was just like,
boy,
I don't know where the planet is anymore.
Washed.
They made Darkseid look like a bum.
He looks like a
straight
whole
bum.
bitch, bro. It was funny because it looked like the scene where Thor hits Thanos.
Yep, it's the exact same scene. I was like, oh, he didn't go for the head. As it happened, that's literally what I said. I was like, oh, he didn't go for the head.
And for a minute, when the mother boxes exploded at the end, I was like, they did the Infinity War just now.
Yep.
That's really
exactly
did
what
it.
they did.
Thanos won, and Barry went back in time. Reversed it, and they won.
Yep. Snyder's a hack, bro.
He a whole hack, bro. Also, nitpick. This is a really big nitpick. This was bothering me the entire fucking movie. The Superman ship. You're a fucking scientist.
Yeah.
With the biggest vocabulary in the fucking, like, in your mind. You can't say the Kryptonian ship. The Superman ship. I was just like, Snyder's a fucking child. Like, yep. I can imagine him on set being like, yeah, the Superman ship, you know, we're gonna enter the Superman ship from here. What is that?
Also, the security for that area was the worst. Yeah. Because when the mother box, or when they think the mother box is taken, it's like a regular cop that comes in to interview everyone. But then afterwards, there's like a whole military establishment there. I was like, oh, so you have MPs there. Why weren't the MPs doing the invocation?
Lex Luthor's already broken into there once in BVS.
Yep.
You would think security would be up to get. Batman just shows up.
Also, that cop didn't know that the Superman ship was there. I was like, there's a giant hole.
Oh my god, the Superman ship.
The Superman ship is there, and you came to this place, but you don't know that the ship is there. Get the fuck.
The Superman ship. Oh my god. It's so like fourth grade fucking explanation. Jesus Christ. Yeah, watching this movie, like halfway through the movie I was just like, this is kind of boring. I'm not loving it and I'm not hating it. I'm just stagnant about it, and that's still how I am. I'm just really stagnant. Like I just wanted to really talk about some of the scenes in here. The epilogue in particular. I was watching, right? I liked kind of what they did with Barry and his dad, and he was like running and stuff like that. They feel like they're setting up Barry for his movie, which I'm happy about. Yep. Then the nightmare shit happened, and immediately I was like, this movie fucking sucks. I can't. Fuck Zack Snyder. He's staying on the list.
100%, bro.
When I saw that nightmare scene, I was like, this shit fucking is garbage. Whoever has on Twitter said that this was the greatest superhero movie ever is a fucking moron.
I agree.
It is a fucking 100%. Idiot, because I can name 5 DCEU movies that are still better than this. Aquaman is better than... I wanted to watch Aquaman after watching this movie.
Yeah.
But go ahead. What were your thoughts on the nightmare scene at the end?
It was...
First of all, hold on. An epilogue shouldn't be 30 minutes.
No.
But go ahead.
No. It was pointless. I had said it from the get-go that whole scene was going to be entirely pointless. It adds nothing to the plot besides just throw Joker in for a little scene. Like, they just wanted to get Jared Leto back in the Joker makeup, which I saw absolutely no need for. What was the point of that? And then they have Deathstroke come in too. I was like, so we just saw Deathstroke 2 seconds ago, and now I'm going to get him again, and he's a teammate? I was like, wait,
you were like, oh,
happy to find out.
I'm going to kill Batman.
Yeah, now you're his boy? Shut up. Like, shut up. He had a mohawk? Like,
yeah.
Deathstroke with a mohawk? Whose man is this?
I don't like the guy they cast for Deathstroke. It felt like they
I don't mind him.
I don't know, man. I would have preferred an actual older guy. It felt like they just took a really young guy and slapped a white beard on him. It was like, you're old now. Like, I want to see a very like grizzled veteran playing fucking Deathstroke, because that's what he feels like when he like takes his mask off. It feels like he's been through the ringer.
The problem is Deathstroke's build. Deathstroke is supposed to be like so big and beefy. I feel like you can't really find like a silver fox with that build. You're gonna
that's
have
why
to
you put a different guy in the costume when he's in the costume, and then when he takes the helmet off, you just show the top half.
I don't want that DC CGI on him. I gotta look at Cyborg the whole movie. I don't want.
Oh my god, Cyborg was the worst with the CGI. The way he moved, like his neck, he like a snake.
Mm-hmm.
Was so odd. Like he was so like he felt like is the word inorganic? That's the word I'm looking for. He felt very inorganic. Like it didn't feel normal at all. He looked like a walking CGI. Go ahead.
Can we also bring up how Silas Stone didn't know what the box was? Didn't know what it did. He hooked it up to his son, turned him on, and then all of a sudden was just like, you have the world in your hands. I'm like, bro, for all you know, you turned him into a hotspot. Like you don't know what this man just did. Like, this is so stupid. And he was talking as if he knew everything about the mother box now. I'm like,
and he shot the laser into it to heat it up.
Yeah, I was like, how this man knows this?
I was like, I'm sorry, you died for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He literally died for nothing.
He could have been outside that room. Yeah. He didn't have to be in there.
Oh my god, dude. But go ahead, continue on the nightmare scene.
Oh, it was so bad. Like nothing the Joker said was interesting. Like they're just trying to fanboy you. They're like, oh yeah, he killed Jason Todd. Oh, they're friends. Oh, they have a truce as long as you have this card. Oh, Harley Quinn's dead. And I'm like, yo, you're just saying all this nonsense that I have no reference for. Like it doesn't matter. This didn't happen in any of the movies. It's not gonna happen in any of the movies. I literally don't care. And then Superman shows up, and I'm like, oh, can I get a quick fight scene, maybe? And they laugh, and then he wakes up. I was like, that. The one thing I could have possibly been excited for, you just took it away from me. Like, I don't need Jesus Joker.
I read a tweet today. I actually have it right here. It says, the interaction between Batman and Joker in Zack Snyder's Justice League is the single greatest live-action scene between Batman and Joker we have ever gotten.
That's just... People don't know Batman and Joker.
People are praising Jared Leto. Like, praising him. I mean, Zack Snyder's getting praised in general on Twitter, but people are like, "Oh, we should have gave Jared Leto a chance. Oh my god, he's the perfect Joker." And I was just like, "Where in this scene did you see the perfect Joker? He was just talking. He spoke nonsense." Mm-hmm. And once Batman just started saying like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Oh my god,
bro. Yes, took me right out of it.
I was gone. I was like, I'm never watching this movie again. Oh my god, I would have never thought I'd hear Batman tell Joker, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
And then Mira too is in the back like, who'd you ever love? Huh? You don't know anything. I'm like, you don't even know this man?
Yeah, like
you know nothing about it.
We don't even know you. Like, we barely know you. All we know
is they're supposed to be a team.
Yeah, exactly. And fucking like you didn't know that was the Flash until he took his helmet off. And then Superman shows up at the end. And
also, why did Cyborg have like a Gatling gun on his back? Like the man's can make missiles and all this other stuff for his arms. He has extra arms. He can make extra arms, but he has to carry around a Gatling gun. And what does he think is doing Superman? He knows it's not gonna work. Superman literally deflected bullets with his face. What's your Gatling gun gonna do?
I'm also sick of the Superman evil trope. Like it just feels already at this point like really overused. Maybe I just played too much Injustice. But the whole like, yeah, Superman's gonna kill everybody and be really evil. He almost kills those cops and those police people when he comes back. And he's like blowing the lasers at the cars. How did he know that those people were gonna jump out of the car?
He did it. He killed them. Those people
he had a full intent to murder those people. And he gonna come back to his senses and be like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm Superman. No,
but also everyone knows his identity now.
Yeah.
Batman and Wonder Woman the entire time just shooting out governments. Arthur, Victor, Barry. I'm like, bro, can you shut up? Like, we have names for a reason.
No one wants to use their superhero names.
Even Lois comes out too. She pushes the cop. She's like, Clark. I'm like, bet. So now he knows that's Clark Kent. That's it. Superman's like, then he's gone.
When Jason Momoa, he's walking with Bruce in the Norwegian like shore, and he's just out there. So like, you're Batman. Bruce Wayne is Batman, huh? And like all the people are standing there. I'm like, what stops one of those people from sending like an anonymous tip?
Yep.
Getting some free cash to the fucking government.
And they know he got money because he walked in with a whole stack.
Yep. I'm trying to think of other scenes that were better in the Justice League original cut.
The first fight against Steppenwolf, I liked it more in the original.
Yeah, with the Themyscira, yeah, that was much better.
No, I meant Wonder Woman, Flash, and Batman.
Oh, when they were when Flash was like saving everybody.
Yeah.
When they had this guy's father in the
Silas,
definitely much better in the original. I thought the Atlantis fight too was better than the original.
Yes.
The action in general felt better in the original
because it's not slowed down every 5 seconds.
The fight also felt more dragged out in the original. The end fight, it felt like Steppenwolf was getting a little more hits in, and Superman didn't really straight wash him. Like he washed him in the original one, but he didn't wash him like that. Like he made Steppenwolf his bitch. And then Superman. I didn't like Superman in the original. I wanted more of Superman. So watching
he gets almost no lines.
That's what I'm saying. Watching this movie, I was like, we're gonna get more Superman. Let's fucking do it. And I was still like, oh, there's not enough Superman in this movie. And then he flies up and does the Jesus Christ thing that Zack Snyder always has to throw in his fucking movies. The Jesus symbolism. Snyder has a god complex, man, and he's like pushing it through his fucking movies.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And he's proud of this one, man. He is really proud of this one. I wouldn't be proud of this one.
I would not either. No.
Jesse Eisenberg fucking sucks. He sucks as Lex Luthor, man. It's so bad. The movie, like I said, dry, no color. I'm gonna forget about this movie in the next few days. I'm probably never gonna watch it again.
Nope, it's way too damn long to try and watch again.
Yep. I'm not watching this movie again. And when I last spoke to you, I said I would like a little less of Batman, but damn. I didn't mean by that much. Like, he feels irrelevant in this movie. And in the end of the movie, they try to make it seem like he's the leader of the Justice League. He's this symbol for them. And I'm like, where? He did nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, he's just a regular ass person. Just doing nothing.
For a minute too, like in my mind, this is maybe a little controversial take, but it felt like the shit that happened with Ray Fisher and Joss Whedon was so bad, because basically that beef kind of led to this, right? It felt like Zack Snyder was like, I'm gonna just give him mad scenes now because I'm a dick sucker. And that's what I do. And
to make it seem like this version of the movie is so much better that Joss Whedon ruined it, that he doesn't like black people. Like, bro.
So it's like, here's Ray Fisher, like, times fucking 20. And I'm just like, why is there so much Cyborg in this movie? He doesn't matter. Like, none of what's the extra Cyborg scenes added anything. They didn't add anything at all to this movie. It made me more bored. Honestly.
Actually, I can't say that that's all Snyder, because I'm not thinking back on when they rebooted the Justice League. Cyborg got a huge push. So they've been trying to push Cyborg for the longest. Where he's like actually part of the Justice League. So it's just like a DC thing. They want Cyborg on the forefront. That's not Snyder. Now that I'm thinking.
Well, he wrote the Nightmare scene apparently. That was all.
You can tell.
Yeah. They said that he 100% wrote that scene and shot it, and he brought everyone back for that scene. So that was a complete reshoot.
Bro, it upset me so much how unfocused that scene was. I was like, what do you want me to look at? Like, am I looking directly into the sun? This hand that's like in this. Oh my god! Like, this man doesn't know how to work the camera at all.
Not at all.
At all.
I thought the original had better lighting, better color. Just the cinematography looked better in the original,
and the score was a lot better.
The score was 10 times better. There was music being played, like licensed music, being played in this movie at the weirdest fucking times. Like,
the Aquaman scene.
Yeah, like that scene didn't need any music. The original one, there was just hardcore like ambiance playing in the back. That scene had like, it was like a kind of like an opera-ish.
It felt like Snyder just Googled like song that says "I need a king" in the lyrics, and he plugged it in. That's literally what happened.
You can do that on Apple Music.
I was like, oh, so you're just gonna be this heavy-handed? All right, bet.
Yeah. I had halfway through the movie, I gave it a 5 out of 10. I was like, I can see how people kind of enjoy this. Like I said, I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's dog shit. I don't think it's BVS levels of bad. And then, like I said, the nightmare scene happened. I was like, this deserves a 0 out of fucking 10.
It's the third act of the movie that really drops. Like the first, I want to say like 2 hours and like 45 minutes. I was like, bet, like they're fleshing these characters out. Like I'm getting to see like a lot of motivation.
Yeah.
I don't like some of the deliveries, but that's fine because now I see motivation. I know what these characters are about.
For the first hour, you start to kind of care.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, bet. Like Cyborg actually had a life. Like so does Barry. And these are all complaints that I had when the movie first came out. That they just shoved like 4 characters into a movie. And you knew nothing about them. Like, why should I even care? Why should I care about Aquaman? Why should I care about Cyborg? Now they give you a reason to. And I'm like, all right, bet, that's cool. And then everything else happens. You're like, oh, nightmare scene, cool.
Everything that follows feels like it didn't capitalize off of that first hour.
No, not at all.
That first hour set up a lot, and then the 2-3 hours after that just negates all of that. It felt like, actually, now that you're like kind of saying it, it felt like they reshot or added a lot of those scenes that were taken out in the first hour, and then the rest of the movie played out from the original, and it was just like things still kind of aren't balancing here. There's nothing, I was saying, I actually said it. I said, I've never seen a director make talking look flashy. Like, a lot of the fucking scenes in this movie are just people standing and talking. And there'll be a nice score, a little bit of slow-mo, just a little dramatic tones. They're just fucking talking, standing there.
A lot of weird cuts.
It's like Flash. He was like, we can dig this grave in a nanosecond, but no, we're here talking. Aquaman and Wonder Woman are in the back of the car, just talking. And then it jumps to a scene of Bruce Wayne and Alfred just chatting. They're just talking about, I don't even remember what they were talking about.
So that segment in particular, I had a lot of issues with because Flash, like everyone had like these weird throwaway lines where Flash then he's like, yeah, Superman used to be my hero. I'm like, what?
When?
Like, why are you bringing this up right now? Like,
when? Because even when he meets Batman, he's like, you're Batman? Oh my god.
It's like why are you making him say these things? And then you have Aquaman and Wonder Woman like, oh, on Themyscira, we said blah blah blah. And Aquaman's like, yeah, we said that too. But then before that, she's like judging the shit out of Aquaman for being an Atlantean. Like she's being a straight bigot. It's like talking about like how difficult he's gonna be. And I was like, oh, so you're just gonna judge this man? You don't even know him. It's like, fuck Themyscira then.
Yep. That scene also. So actually, another thing that the original I felt did better was the conflict of bringing Superman back. Wonder Woman was against it in the original. There was, there's a whole scene where she punches Bruce in the gut, and he's like, "No, we need to bring him back. We need him. Like, we can't do this without him." and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to bring him back against his wishes. I don't give a fuck. Like, and Wonder Woman and Aquaman are kind of just like, hey man, like, you don't know what you're bringing back. This is kind of bad. And then it kind of just negates all of that, because in the Snyder cut, they're just like, yeah, we're gonna bring him back. And then somehow randomly Aquaman is just like, yeah, nah, I don't like this. It's like, why did you agree to it then?
He also didn't try to stop him. He was just like, hey, don't do that, bro. Hey,
you shouldn't do this.
No. I'm like, shut up.
And then Cyborg sees the nightmare scene, which to me tells me that this just isn't a dream. This is the future.
Yeah, so the Superman ship says that the future has been rooted in the present. Right after.
So bringing Superman back creates the nightmare scene.
Yeah.
I'm still confused as to if this is, like, how is Bruce seeing this? It makes...
Apparently he's a prophet.
It makes zero fucking sense as to how Bruce is seeing this. It makes sense to why Cyborg is seeing it, because he's connected to everything, right?
And the Flash.
And the Flash, yeah, because he can, you know, it could be him sending shit from, like, the future. But Batman is just dreaming this shit up. All willy
They just want to tie Batman into to everything. Batman has to be a part of everything.
See, this is, like I said, this movie feels like Zack Snyder doesn't know who the fuck Batman is. But he needs to put him in this movie.
Yep.
So he's going to make him just super edgy and curses, and apparently now. He kills. He's what he thinks Batman should be, and not what Batman actually is.
100%.
It's so garbage. It's so fucking garbage. This movie is nothing.
He also tells the I guess the other League members that he works for Alfred. I was like, why would you?
Yeah, I caught that.
He was like, "This is Alfred. I work for him." I was like, "What?"
And Alfred was like, "I'm gonna make tea." What?
Yeah, I was like, anyone would know that that's wrong.
Yeah, if I was Alfred, I'd be like, "You work for me? Bet you go get the tea then." Fuck that.
Facts.
I'm
like,
Batman.
boy, you go outside. I'm gonna go see you with these peeps. I'm tired.
And the Jason Todd line by Joker felt so forced. I felt like they only did it because they showed the costume in BVS. Yep. So they had to, I guess, acknowledge that it happened or whatever. And then, you know, Harley Quinn, whatever. It was like Harley Quinn died. What did Mira have? She had the trident. She had something else.
I don't. Oh, maybe it was Wonder Woman's like shield or something. No, because Wonder Woman had it when she died or when she was burnt.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, she just had it wrapped in plastic. Not plastic. It was like a cloth.
Oh well. No one cares. We're never gonna see that again, anyways.
Nope.
That's just some stupid shit that fucking Snyder comes up with. I don't know, man. In his world, Batman got a whole fucking M16.
Him, the Joker, and Cyborg and Deathstroke all had guns.
Yep. And then Mira with her trident. With Aquaman's trident. Ready to fight. And then in his world, Superman is pure evil. This is what I'm saying, man. It's like people think that he perfected Superman as a beacon of hope. But every chance he gets, he makes him evil.
Yeah.
So is he really seeing Superman as his beacon of hope? No, not really. Nope. Not at all. Like, Superman looked evil as fuck when he was hitting Steppenwolf. And then Wonder Woman smiling. Yeah. She's smiling. I'm like, why? Stop him.
It was really weird.
Yeah. I'm sitting there. Like, Batman looked at him too, and he's just like, damn.
It was so awkward because he was like waiting for Stefan to move before he hit him. I was like,
yeah,
just knock him out, bro.
And his eyes are like bright red. He's like, and everybody's just like, yeah, get him, Superman. I'm just like, get him.
And then he like took off his horn, like he mutilated him. I was like, that's not very Superman of you.
You know, we talked about like the logic of like, oh, aliens are okay to kill, but you know, like you said, you've said before, like they're still things, they're beings, they're alive. You out here torturing this. Like, I know he killed a lot of people.
But Superman wouldn't kill him or mutilate him in response to it.
Exactly. Superman looked like, I'm gonna kill everything. Like, anything that's threatening this planet, I'm gonna fucking murder them. That's how he looked in that scene. And I'm just like, that's not Superman at all.
No.
Superman actually in the original was done better than that, where he like fucked up Steppenwolf, but he kind of just took him out, you know? He was just like, you're not gonna beat me. Like, I'm stronger.
It definitely felt like they were just playing around with Steppenwolf in this movie. Because right after Steppenwolf gets up, Aquaman like stabs him in the back with the trident, and then Wonder Woman cuts his head off.
Mm-hmm.
But literally before that, they like ping pong him. So I was like, so you could have taken him out earlier.
Yeah.
Why'd you wait till his man's opened the door to send him a severed head? I was like, this seems very bad. Like, yeah, just ganged up on this man for no reason.
Granted, I like the way he looked in this movie. I thought
Steppenwolf,
I thought he looked a lot better in this movie. I thought he felt more intimidating in this movie.
Yes.
When he was just butchering the fucking Atlanteans.
Yeah.
I was like, you see, this is okay. I like this. This is where violence is needed. You know, I want to see the villains who are that powerful just murdering humans, because that they don't give a fuck. Like,
bro, the dark side scene with the Omega beams was really just a throwaway scene.
It was.
That hurt me so much.
It really was, and it was so fast. It was as fast. When I saw it in the trailer, I was like, oh, that's really fast because it's a trailer.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all you got. There was no dark side in this movie.
That wasn't Darkseid.
It was not Darkseid at all.
That was not Darkseid.
He was so scared a lot of the time too. He felt like he was very intimidated by the Justice League.
They made him a brute. Like, he wasn't smart at all. He wasn't calculating. He wasn't strategic.
And if you're not a comic book reader, just even look at the Justice League New 52 movie where he's in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the perfect adaptation right there, where he's just floating around, just slapping people, just like pat. His fucking Omega beams chasing down the Flash. Like, I wanted that, man. I
don't know why they gave him the spear either, or the lance, whatever you want. It was. Yeah. I was like, who is this man?
Yeah. He was he's human sized.
Was he? He felt slightly bigger because Granny Goodness, he was bigger than her, and he was like kind of towering over the side.
I don't know. He felt human sized to me. He felt smaller than Steppenwolf.
They also didn't explain why Steppenwolf was being bitched around. Why he had to go and like claim these 50,000 worlds. They didn't explain. He was like, "Oh, you betrayed him." But I'm like, "Well, what did he do?"
Yeah, what happened? Why is he on this crusade? There's no explanation. It was like you said. He just was just like, "I need to redeem myself." From what?
Well, why? Yeah, like, I need context for this boy.
Demon.
Like, if they would have just not added that in, it would have been the exact same thing. If he was just scared of Darkseid to be scared of Darkseid because Darkseid was so intimidating and scary because he's the conqueror of worlds, I'd have been cool with that. But now I'm just like, there's a whole plot line that leads nowhere.
Or he's just doing his bidding. Like,
yeah,
that's it. That's all it is. Darkseid sent him to take care of shit. That's really all he could have just said.
They also don't explain where this like talking monolith came from. Like, where the sun is just like seeping through his metal. I was like, who had this? Did you bring this? Why is this here?
I hate to compare things to Marvel. Like, I hate it. It's hard watching this movie because they're doing it for you. Like, like we made the comparison to Darkseid and Thanos. Like, Darkseid felt like like Zack Snyder saw Endgame and Infinity War, and then was like, okay, what can we do? What can we take from here? Because a lot of Darkseid felt like bootleg Thanos, and it shouldn't be like that. These are two completely different characters. Like, they should have two completely different stories. And I saw somebody say like, oh, Thanos felt soft because he was so philosophical and blah blah blah, and Darkseid's angry and quiet and like brutish and strong, and I'm just like, really? You took that? That's what you got from this movie? A lot of the tweets are fucking retarded, man. So stupid.
But yet Darkseid gets washed by a human. It was a human that they hit him with the axe.
No, that was Ares.
No, that wasn't Ares.
That was Ares.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. It was Ares. And I was like, why didn't they cast this man as Ares?
The Viking?
Yup. It was Zeus and Ares fucking him up.
But nah, you're gonna make me Google it. That was not Ares.
They said when Wonder Woman was describing it, she was like, Zeus was there with Ares, and then Zeus and Ares like roll up together, and they just start fucking people up, and they fought Darkseid. He like
Ares was another dude. That definitely.
He like zapped him with the lightning, and then Ares came with the axe and like chopped him like Thor.
No way. So they really just had a god.
Yep.
Oh my god. That really was Ares. Why? Why did he look like that?
It's him, right?
Yes.
I told you it was fucking Ares. They completely ignored Wonder Woman. Completely.
Also, the dude they had playing Zeus looked what I assumed. Yeah, and he even did the Leonidas kick.
Yeah. He looked just like Leonidas. When I saw him, I was like, oh, this is 300. We're watching 300 now. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, man. That shit is this movie fucking sucked. We're gonna start giving our final thoughts here. The movie sucks. Like,
extra bad.
The movie is not good at all.
I'm so disappointed.
I'm thinking that this isn't Zack Snyder's Justice League. Listen to this. Zack Snyder's Justice League is Batman, Joker, Cyborg, Flash, Mira, and Deathstroke. That's Zack Snyder's Justice League. He don't give a fuck about the rest of the movie. The nightmare scene. That's what Zack Snyder came back to do, because he wants to make his nightmare scene the fucking scene. Any closing thoughts?
That was not Darkseid. That wasn't any DC character I know. I'm not affiliated with them. I know, just know. Fucking god awful.
What's your rating of the movie? Out of 10.
Like a 4.
You're being generous.
Like a 4.
You're being very generous.
The first half, like if I could break the movie up into like 2 pieces, I wouldn't mind watching the first half of the movie, but I can't watch that second half, man.
Apparently there's 6 parts of this movie.
yeah.
I thought it was going to be like a part for each hour. And then the first hour had 2 parts, and I was like, oh, this feels stupid.
Yeah, there was no need for that.
It was so dumb. It also, like I said, I don't mean to compare it to Marvel, but in Infinity War and Endgame, you know, they put the location that now the scene takes place in the screen in big fucking font. That's what it felt like.
He's a hack, bro. Snyder's a hack.
Yeah. Yeah, he got all of you. You're all eating it up. And the reason you're all eating it up is because the first Justice League wasn't good. Is this better than Justice League original? Yeah. But there are some things that the original did way better than this. Is it better than BVS? Oh, fuck yeah. Everything's better than Batman vs. Superman. That movie's fucking boring. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10. I would have given it a 4 if it wasn't for the nightmare scene. But I'm gonna give it a 2 for the first hour. I really liked that first hour.
Yeah,
I really did. But yeah, guys, I guess in the comments you could tell us how you feel about the movie. Do you think it's the greatest superhero movie of all time? As many people are saying that it's the greatest superhero movie ever, and some of the scenes are some of the greatest superhero scenes ever done in super fucking hero history. I don't know, man. Logan in general is better than this.
Oh fuck yes. But I would watch Logan any day of the week over this fucking garbage.
Logan, Joker, Infinity War, first Avengers, Winter Soldier, Iron Man 3.
I'd watch WandaVision all over again before I watch this shit.
I'd watch Falcon and Winter Soldier over again, and I haven't seen it yet over this shit.
Yep.
And then if you calling us Marvel fanboys, Man of Steel, Aquaman, Shazam, Birds of Prey, all better than this movie. Wonder Woman, better than this movie. League's better. Snyder doesn't like Wonder Woman and Batman apparently, because these characters were butchered in this fucking movie. But all right, guys. Thanks for sitting here and listening to us ramble for 50 minutes. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Peace out.